What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Table. And today on The Table, we got a special episode called Aces High. As you remember, the last episode I had Wolverine stumbling across Outback and Airborne, kind of doing a G.I. Joe X-Men mashup. Those guys are still in it, but of course this table sessions are mostly trying to be based on the X-Men. And with this episode, Aces High, I'm just exploring the fun with the Mafex Gambit. I've had this guy for a couple of years, but not really able to get down with him like I've been getting down with him now, and as far as I came along since when I first brought him 2 or 3 years ago. He was actually one of my first reviews that I did, man, where I had him fighting Blanca. Just, you know, this whole thing has been a journey, and this episode of The Table is no different. As you can see here, I kind of got the pink and blue lights. I got a yellow light here up under the fireballs illuminating the flame, and just experimenting with different lights, especially for the X-Men, for their powers wise, because I mean I'm just driven strictly off passion, so I know a few tricks but not a lot, but I think the lights will help illuminate their power sets and bring these pictures that I'm trying to take to life. But Gambit is coming in to assist Wolverine and help get these Joes out of here so they can make it back to the X mansion. So I am satisfied for what I've done here, and I think you guys will like it too. So I'm not gonna waste your time no more. Let's get into it. Now, real quick, this is the reason why Mafex Gambit is the GOAT. Simply because no other company can do what this Gambit is doing right now. The coat flying up in the back, the effects that they gave him is just over the top, and needs to be over the top because Gambit is very explosive. And this is a very explosive picture, and I didn't have to do too much because I was given the tools and mechanics to do what Gambit does. And also for just to give this some illumination, I got 2 lights here. Kind of got the kind of purple bluish haze glow going, and then also got my white cube light here just kind of shining down on him, kind of changing it up as I need it, man. And came off with some really good shots. So pretty much what I got going on right now, I need a transition scene and a big scene. So basically what this scene is I'm setting up here is Gambit coming on the scene, talking to Wolverine, getting those guys out of there. Now him and Wolverine are about to have a nice throwdown scene with the decoy Sentinels and the big Sentinel, so they can get up out of there. So what I'm trying to do is go from the city scene with the Joes, Wolverine showing up at the end of the last one, to Gambit coming helping out. They throwing down with the Sentinel and getting out of the city, trying to get back to the X mansion here. And I pretty much, you know how we do on The Table, come out of the scene and show you pretty much what the setup is. So pretty much this is the setup, still with the long streetway, which is great angle. But see, I want to take it from this and kind of come around to the side, like somewhere in here, and try to get a scene. I want to get it somewhere like that, but I want a scene with Gambit and Wolverine together and try to get this huge Sentinel right here in the background. As you see, I got my white light. I got this type of pinkish, almost kind of purple haze light to light up Gambit effects. I'm gonna keep that red light down there. Might move it up a little closer to give a little bit more color in that scene, because I'm gonna be more like here now. And then we got the lit up store with that same purplish glow effect. And and this other one here, it looks white in the light, but it's really like a pinkish purple. We'll make this yellow and kind of try to hide this right there beside the vamp. Try to give that fire some more glow. But yeah, pretty much we'll see what we got. And just another night at the table.
The comic ones, I really don't like those.
And at the same time, listening to my man here.
They were probably the best turtles I've seen in a very long time. But listen, gun to my head, man, these are a close second. Like, these turtles are awesome, man. These are sick, man. And I won't. That name just irks. Wait. the fuck is your point? What the fuck is your point?
So we got another scene here, pretty much going through the motions. Got my boy Gambit. His powers on full display. And they're attacking the bigger Sentinel now. And I got some sticky tack on the Black Widow explosion effect. Picked up some lightning effects from Lightning Collection. And you know, Wolverine doing his thing, crawling up a Sentinel, tearing them up. You know, it's causing circuits to blow and fire, and then Gambit hitting them at the same time. We got the explosion down here at the feet. I think the biggest thing is the lights in a certain situation. And with these X-Men, with their powers, I have to use like a lot of light to kind of simulate their power. So once again, this matches up. This color here matches up perfect with Gambit's effects. That's what's lighting this up right here. These cards is this light right here. And then of course, like I said, yellow light, when it comes out to the final photo, makes it look like real fire. And especially when you can put them up under or beside them. Then I got the red light there. And then the Sentinel, of course, with his light. And man, whoever that guy was, oh man, I made Wolverine fall. I'm good though. Who asked me about the Sentinel keeping the light stay on, you gotta hold it till it turns red here. Once it does that, it can actually stay on for a while. I don't know why it took me so long to figure out that sequence, but it'll stay on for quite a while. But I have Wolverine kind of just like stuck up in here with his arm rested. And this is a great Wolverine. You know, let's give a round of applause for this Wolverine, this cowboy Wolverine. This is a great civilian Wolverine. I actually had fun dealing with him, man, and just posing him up in this whole session. Didn't have a bad time with him at all. So here we go with another scene that I'm doing here. Taking the bigger Sentinel down, and I had him over in like kind of that direction, but now I got him here simply because I just want this building in the background. I kind of want to just take your mind off where he was positioned at that building. People are not going to notice it, but I did want it to have a background so I can get this Sentinel, and I got him on his knees here pretty much because he's too tall. He'll be going over that building, but it looks like right here is a good middle ground because as you see in the background, I have my boy Gambit. Which I want to try to get him and illuminate that up. And him and Wolverine are working on this big Sentinel at the same time. I'm working on the scene now where I'll have some battered, you know, kind of faked out, broken up looking robots down here by Gambit. So I got this robot laid here. You know, it's a smaller Sentinel, the Marvel Legends 3 3/4. Just put a center block over his head. And what I'm gonna do is try to bury him, you know, in a bombardment of from Gambit's cards, pretty much, and kind of just make it look like he's just battle damaged out. Maybe have his head like laying like right here. Just little stuff like that, you know, can kind of make a scene. That looks like he's gotten blown up, you know, with him just being laid out right there. So, and then also I'm gonna have the yellow light shining hard on these explosives because I really want to capture that back scene with him back there. Even though Wolverine will probably be the main focus, which I got him clawing away at the Sentinel too. And you see he's got an explosion, got some electrocution pieces from the Lightning Collection. I think I got what I wanted here. I got the white light that's going to be shining on Wolverine to kind of bring him out a little bit, but I wanted this to kind of be the corner piece, but really focusing on Gambit like this. So let's drop down to where Gambit's at now. You can see I added a whole bunch of colors. The pinks, the violets, the yellows, the reds, and just trying to, that helps make that scene. See that color there is help capturing Gambit. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a picture of that right now. Good God. Alright, but see that helps capture Gambit, you know, using his powers. And I'm gonna come back a little bit so you can see the whole scene. So he's got some destruction going on, and the fireballs and everything like that. And the main focus is really him, but I'm capturing it from this picture with Wolverine here,